Gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Giants baseball is next on the show. Number 50 gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lewis is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. And this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box now, number 8. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the first baseman, John Kruk.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, John Kruk. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The third baseman, Dave Collins.
At the plate now, Dave Hollins swinging a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
To the plate now, number 12. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Line hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 22.
Stepping up is number 22, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Crook at second, Hollins at first, 2 out in the inning. And that one yanked just foul. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. I get it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it? Squad. Tommy Green, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So stepping in is Darren Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Up next, Barry Bonds. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Up high, 2-1 now. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Matt Williams.
So now into the box is Matt Williams. A ball and 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. One left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. So now here is Kevin Stocker, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. The 2-1 home. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Throw into second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Mike Lieberthal. 2-1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments. Had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And it's fouled away. Stocker leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So now the pitcher, Tommy Green. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Next to dig in, number 4, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Number 8.
So next to the plate for the Phils, number 8, and their runners at the corners now. Two and 1, here it is.
That's ball 3. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Heading out towards shallow right. McGee is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate now is number 8. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Green isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting 6. The second
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Stepping in now, Robbie Thompson. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Count remains full.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting 7.
Next to bat for the Giants,
baseman,
number 14. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now is John Kruk. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Collins.
So now to the plate, Dave Collins. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Next up, number 12. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Popped him up. Clayton over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 22.
Stepping in next, number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Pat Gomez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Pat Gomez.
In now, Kevin Stocker. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bonds is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Now to the plate, here is Royce Clayton, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a
Batting
hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up is Pat Gomez. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
At the plate now, Darren Lewis. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next to the Giants.
Digging in, the switch
The right
hitter,
fielder.
Willie McGee, worked a walk his first time up. Here it comes on 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Clayton over at second. Gomez is over at first with 1 away. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting at a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Barry Bonds. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Pops this one up. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Throw to second, but he's in there as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Matt Williams. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. 3 runs already home here. Here's a high pop-up. Number 12 is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 8.
So the next to bat will be number 8. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. And now Mike Lieberthal. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Fouled off. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mike Lieberthal has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Tommy Green. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, number 4. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Robbie Thompson. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in next, number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Thompson on at first, nobody out. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Royce Clayton.
At the plate, Royce Clayton hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So now to the plate, Pat Gomez. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Now into the box, number 8. A hit in 2 tries so far. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, John Kruk fouled away. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he got him. Ready to take his hacks again. Dave Hollins lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
McGee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, number 12.
Next to stand in is number 12. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, number 22 to short. Scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the 5th coming up, tied at 3-3. Number 47 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 47.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Darren Lewis. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Willie McGee will be next. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate here is Willie McGee, singled in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first. Runners back. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Matt Williams. One out and a runner on third. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now
what's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So in now for San Francisco, Robbie Thompson. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding in is number 14. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And it's belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Showtrack. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Andy Carter will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 50, Andy Carter.
At the plate now, Royce Clayton hit weakly back to the mound. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Giants out in front here, 6-3. Steve Fry takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Kevin Stocker. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Mike Lieberthal. Hit out towards second. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Darren Dutch will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 10, Darren Dutch.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For the Phillies, number 45.
Buster Posey is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
The center fielder, number 2, Darren Lewis.
At the plate, Darren Lewis. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit down the third baseline. He's got it. One there. And the return will pull the first baseman off the bag, so they'll just settle for the 1 out.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So now to the plate, Willie McGee. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Payoff pitch one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry Bonds.
And stepping in, Barry Bonds. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Number 4 retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They still lead it 6-3. Number 41 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 41.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 4 as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Another full count pitch home. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 8.
So now to the plate, number 8. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Kruk.
Now to the plate, John Kruk. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And another throw over. Runner back safely. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Perhaps sensing he's going to look to first. And he's back easily. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The third baseman, number 16.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Hollins. Flew out last time up. First and second now, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from Oracle Park right after this.
Your
Paul
attention,
Quantrill
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
to
the
take the
Phillies.
ball for the home seventh.
Number 48, Paul Quantrill.
Last half of the seventh here, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Matt Williams. The 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first
Now
out.
batting, number 8.
Next, here is number 8. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him
Now
chase a
batting,
pitch for the
second
strikeout
baseman.
there.
Yeah, Matt, that's
Robbie
the advantage of getting ahead in the
Thompson.
count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Robbie Thompson.
Ball, that's out.
And that misses. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-1. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Number
Ladies and gentlemen,
55
your
takes the
attention,
mound
please.
as he's been called
Now
upon to
pitching
pitch.
for the Giants, number 55.
Leading off the inning, it'll be number 12, and they could use a spark from him here. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 22.
Next, it'll be number 22. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Lieberthal.
Next to hit is Mike Lieberthal. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in his 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Giants 6 and the Phillies 4. Stepping in once again is number 14. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball.
I got 2-1 the count.
Yanked fouled off to the right. The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Royce Clayton.
So here is Royce Clayton, grounded out in his last at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm
Number
really
55.
surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the
Your
order
attention,
you have to go right after.
Pinch hitting for the
Dave
Giants.
Martinez will be
Number
summoned
1.
off the bench here as he'll
Dave
pinch hit with a runner at first and
Martinez.
1 gone in the inning. Clayton, base runner at first with 1 out. throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
In now, Darren Lewis. 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The right fielder.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Larry Anderson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Todd Pratt will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. To the plate now, Willie McGee. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it 7-4.
Now back.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate now, Barry Bonds drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Stepping in now, Matt Williams. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball just missed above the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 22 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 8.
Next to hit, number 8. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Dave Burba comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 34, Dave Burba.
Now to bat, Todd Pratt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now back, number 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 8.
So next to hit is number 8. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 11-4 at the end of this affair. The San Francisco Giants get their 20th home win this year. Pat Gomez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia,